The dog struggled to pull the boy's legs, slowly lifting him out of the water. He found the boy wasn't breathing. The dog quickly turned him over, unzipped his jacket, and pressed his legs against the boy's chest, but the boy remained unresponsive. The dog looked towards the broken bridge, accelerated, and leaped, spitting out a mouthful of scalding water. The boy's breathing finally returned, and the dog excitedly greeted him, but the boy was too weak, and he fell asleep again. When he awoke, he found his clothes were neatly hung out to dry behind him. The boy quickly put on his pants, and a collar caught his eye. Grateful for saving his life, the boy decided to adopt him, but he knew his family would never agree having a dog. The boy quietly slipped home, gently opened the back door, and stood in the corner, whistling. The dog leaped out and ran towards him, but suddenly, the dog turned and ran towards the neighbor's dog. Later, the boy realized how clever the dog was. He learned to skateboard in a flash and was incredibly skilled at video games. He even often helped the boy with his homework. A month passed without being discovered by his family. However, the boy's father was transferred for work and decided to move to another city. The boy had punched ventilation holes in his suitcase the night before, intending to secretly bring the dog along. But in the middle of the night, the dog with flowers in his mouth and champagne in his hand went to meet the neighbor's dog. He completely forgot about the move. The next day, the boy searched the entire house but couldn't find him. Finally, he left in tears. The dog, slightly drunk, emerged from the doghouse. He remembered his important task and quickly started to run, but it was too late. The dog chased after the boy frantically along the road, watching the familiar taillights disappear around a corner. It lost its way, panting and standing frozen in place, unwittingly causing a traffic jam. The traffic police quickly arrived, smelling a strong odor of champagne from his mouth. The drunk dog, dazed in the road, then the officer drew a distorted straight line for him to walk on. He walked with unusual steadiness, but still received a ticket because he walked in a way that was unbecoming of a dog. The dog smelled the boy fresh urine in front of a wooden post. He excitedly ran forward, not knowing how long it had walked. Exhausted and thirsty, the dog collapsed to the ground. Fortunately, someone found him in time, and the dog wagged its tail gratefully, but in the blink of an eye, he was locked in a cage. The person who rescued turned out to be a butcher from a dog meat shop. After the butcher left, Dexter immediately tore open the mat and dug a hole in no time. Just as he was about to escape, the butcher approached with a large knife. Dexter quickly covered the mat back up, but the butcher remained still and walked right up to him. Dexter panicked, but the butcher wasn't after him. The little dog upstairs was about to be cooked. Suddenly, a woman's scream drew his attention. Dexter seized the opportunity to escape the cage and released all the other dogs. They then surrounded the butcher and his wife, locking them in a cage in their car so the dogs pushed it while Dexter steered. He jumped out just before the car crashed into the dog meat shop. The butcher and his wife received their punishment, and the dogs were finally safe and could run freely together. But at an intersection, Dexter stopped. He had to find the boy and had to say goodbye to his brothers.